Hi folks, welcome back to Michelle Reads a Lot of Fantasy. I'm Michelle and I read a lot of fantasy. Yeah. So I got two things to talk about. One is the drop of the Harry Potter trailer, and also I'm going to show you a purchase that I made. Um, and I will also show you one other thing. Anyways, so the trailer dropped yesterday or maybe the day before of the new Harry Potter show, and people were immediately complaining about the show. These are generally people that have grown up with the movies, and they have this very clear idea of what to expect, and they also be very well and vocally known that they do not like the idea that this is happening. I personally had a couple issues with the movies, and I'm really hoping that those issues don't pop up during the show. So that is one of the huge reasons that I'm actually going to be watching this show. It will be coming out this year, which is great. I will be doing weekly a weekly review of each episode. So I am going to pick up HBO Max, and I will be paying for HBO Max just so I can watch this show, and then I will cancel it when when the season's over, and then I will bring it back when the new season begins. Hopefully, it will be tied up with Paramount Plus, and I can just pay for Paramount Plus, and I can just enjoy that with all the other content. So, one of the things I really did happen to like about the trailer was that they kept to the time period. So one of the biggest complaints that I had about the movies was that it felt very modern. So I do understand that there was a train that was on the verge of being scrapped. I don't even remember what year it was in service, but because of Harry Potter, it became one of the most well-known trains. Now, I have no problem bringing the train back. I'm like, yeah, bring the train back. I thought the train was absolutely beautiful. Another thing that people have to understand is there's probably a very good chance, we'll talk about Black Snape, is that he had no control over his costume. Now, if he comes out and says, look guys, I had no control over this costume, then, then it is what it is. I really didn't like the costume, but if this is what they made him wear, I feel bad for him as an actor, because you're going to be recognized, you're going to be forever remembered as the actor with that bad costume. But back to the time period, there were people that did say they were very happy they were keeping with the time period. Definitely none of this modern look that I absolutely hated. They didn't even try the movies. They didn't even try to make it look like the 80s, look like the early 80s. They did not even try. They just be like, yeah, let's put a modern day vehicle. I swear, if they had whipped out cell phones, I would have died. But yeah. I also have no problem with the actress who plays Minerva McGonagall. I think she's a very pretty actress, and I really like they have the half moon spectacles and stuff. I just hope they don't change her costume like after the third season. I'm sorry, the costume for the first two seasons was absolutely wonderful. And then I saw in the trailer that they had the costumes from the first movie, and I'm glad those are back. I really did like those a lot. I just hope and pray they don't try to do something freaky weird to the costumes in the third season. That was stupid. We do know for a fact the actor who played Warwick Davis is coming back to play Professor Flitwick. I am so happy about that. I hope and pray they do not put like 800 layers of prosthetics on him. I know, Warwick Davis, he's a prosthetic master, but that was way too many. That was way too many prosthetics. One of the other things that I really did like about the trailer was that it showed the Dursleys as what they are, a very, very abusive. So, one of the things that the actress who plays Petunia Dursley said to Harry was that you are not special. There is nothing special about you. Really showing Petunia's hatred for her own sister. Um, it's kind of hinted in the movies, but in the show it looks like that we're really going to see that this fuels her hatred for her nephew. Um, I really want to see more of that in the show. Definitely want to see that more in the show. Um, so yeah, I mean, and then we hear that, or I heard, or people have heard that the actual colors of Ravenclaw House are going to be shown, and I don't know if people are mad about that or they just don't know that this is coming. I'm really happy about that because we know the colors of Ravenclaw House from the books, and the movies were not correct on it. Though I will say the blue was really pretty. Um, we also are going to get Peeves, and it has been, people's like, oh, Peeves is going to be in the movie. Yes, Peeves is going to be in the movie. Not in the movie, starting the show. I also want to see Professor Binns in the show. I don't know if it's going to be, he's going to have a little appearance in it because he does History of Magic. I really don't know. But I really want to see Binns in the show. One of the biggest complaints that I had about the movie was the fourth book. When they did the movie when they did the fourth movie, Dumbledore screamed or yelled at Harry. And I'm like, no, that's not what he did in the books. That is not what he did in the books. I really hope and pray when we get to the fourth season of the show, if there is a fourth season, that we have Dumbledore speaking very softly like how he is in the books. So, real excited about that. So, I'm willing to give this a chance. Definitely, I'm willing to give it more of a chance than Percy Jackson. But my firm belief is that if you were fine with the race swapping of Annabeth Chase, don't get pissed off with the race swap of Severus Snape. Don't. It just tells me that you're picky. Alright, anyways, so yes, very, very excited about the show, even with the trailer, and definitely going to see what happens. Alright, moving away from that in particular. So yesterday morning, I got paid, and I was very happy about it. I didn't have to wait till today to get my money. And I got another Kindle. And the reason I got another Kindle was not because I see everybody else with a matcha Kindle and I gotta have one. It is because the Kindle that I was using, which was a refurbished Kindle, it would not upload my books more than half the time. And when you have a device that you have to constantly restart it gets really annoying. So this is my Kindle. This is a sleep one. I am reading. Let's see, did I forget my? No, okay. Anyways, never mind. Let's see here, Kindle. I have Crescent Kingdom, The Wolves of Crescent, something. That is on Kindle Unlimited. And then I got the Iron Queen Special Edition by Julia, can't pronounce the name. So yeah, I think those are the only two fantasy books that I've got. Yeah, those are the only two fantasy books that I got. But I don't really have. I really don't have a lot of books on my Kindle. It just starts off from here, And it just goes all the way down to here. So anyways, I am really super excited about reading these two books. I believe I'm on chapter 3 of the Iron Queen. This is the third book in the Iron Face series. I tried to read it on my phone and I totally got like uninterested in it, so now I'm reading it on my Kindle. And I'm really looking forward to reading this one book here. This girl's mother dies and she now is under the thumb of her father. We'll see what happens with that book as well. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. Now, I'm going to be very blunt. I happen to like this device better than my Kobo, mainly because despite it being small and despite it literally being the same size as the Kobo, it's faster and I'm really having fun with it. Anyways, that is my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.